Hello. It's surprising what you can pick up. I'm gonna reconnect my webcam real quick. Why, hello. Oh, there's performance mode. I'm still getting situated. And that's not what I look like right now. Not quite. There we are. Hello, world. Trying to set this up a little bit. String spell, I think. Lista de eventos. Alright, so I can capture entire screen, that's not it. Capture game, that's not it. I can capture VS Code, that's almost it. You gotta clap for you. That's what they say. This is not... this is a problem, I think. Why is it a problem? Well, mainly because it's full screen. So there's live scene 2. Why are the doodads not moving? Oh, the doodads are not moving there either. That is not cool. I paid for those doodads. I wonder if they kind of gave up on this project. That's what I'm getting the vibe for. Let's start with our friendly. Alright, before we jump the gun, window capture, scene. I don't think it's window capture. So we're going to capture the whole display, but we are going to shrink it down such that it fits. Gotta be horrible for my graphics card, but whatever. I'll get to this be on the left. Might as well use up all the real estate. And then somewhere, I can't quite tell where, but oh, that's saying it's off this edge. All right. Okay. All right. So is this real? Is this real life? Don't feel like it. I didn't realize Logitech purchased them. That's interesting. So, I think I should not use Streamlabs probably going forward. Let's see if they will let me cancel my jigger. I will have to figure that out later. I wanted to try it to see, but it seems dead. It really does. I really need a business idea. Okay. I don't even see how to log in. There's sign up. Beulah. I just wanted the widgets. That's mainly what I wanted. We'll figure out how to do this later. What is today? It's the 9th. Somehow I put the 8th on all that. Okay. So it's scary really now because I feel like fraud. I feel an overwhelming sense that I can't or shouldn't be doing this. And I don't know where that's coming from because yesterday there's nothing about that. And I think it's because I'm not acting perhaps right now. There was something else. I'm really sad that it stopped moving. What do I really need to do? Let's look at the website. Let's get started. I'll look at that later. We ain't got no fizz. Where is my fizz at? There's a guy named that plays fizz only, but I don't remember who it is. Where is my fizz? Have I ever ridden a motorcycle? Yes. While in college I did. In the college town. In Houston, maybe a little bit. And in Forest, kind of. And they're dirt trails and on a dirt jump place made for that. Why are you thinking about it? Can you just get it in one day? Is that a thing you can do? Why are these so big? Let's figure that out real quick. That's better. The permit, not a license. It's just a quiz. Interesting. And then you have to go through with like getting a license and things. Do you have a motorcycle? Do you have intention of getting one? I think it's something to experience, but it's incredibly dangerous. So incredibly dangerous. If you talk to any nurse, they will be like, yeah, it's stupid to ride a motorcycle because of a reason. Like, it doesn't matter how good of a driver you are, people will kill you and they are in cars. And then that's if you drive perfectly. I did not drive perfectly. I love the acceleration, so I'd accelerate, but I couldn't stop. I don't know if it was my skill or the skill of the car in front of me or the motorcycle itself, but I could not brake fast enough. Because I would accelerate super fast and then they would brake like before a railroad track and I would just be like about to run right into them. So I would fly to the right and then like fall, roll, or just stop way ahead of them. And who knows what was there, right? It could be a crossroads, it could be anything. I almost killed myself probably 3 times. And that was never going on a major road because I was in a college town. So all that to say, it's still fun. It was fun. It's fast. It's gas efficient. Do it around. I still have a desire to do it, but around like town, not for actual commuting. That's crazy. Without having to commit to buy one, you got to find someone that has one. I had one, but it got stolen. But it was a street legal dirt bike, which is probably part of the reason why it was so sketch. Maybe you had to kickstart that thing. Oh my goodness, my leg would just get so exhausted. By the way, am I crazy for wanting to hire people? Also, I have 45 new proposals. Jeez, I have so many proposals to look at. The one I know for sure that I want to do is this. Is he on? No, of course he's not on. It's 11 p.m. there now. Dang it. And he was up at 5 a.m. messaging me. Maybe, I don't know. Well, there's a chance he's up at 5 a.m. again, and I'll get to time. So he's the main one I need to meet. Also, I'm looking at getting a designer. Yeah, I wonder if there's like groups. I know if any guy with a motor, well, not any guy, a lot of motorcycle people will be open to letting you ride theirs, like test it out. But it is, mine was a manual, like not automatic at all, which was a challenge also. By the way, I'm streaming to YouTube right now also, which is something. This is a site somebody did that was pretty decent. I feel like it was extra crisp. And I think they made it to where it looked good on MacBook Pro, which it did. Anyway, I say that because I need to look for a automatic motorcycles don't really exist. Well, not totally, but there's the one with a clutch and there's one where you just press the button. Although automatic mobile motorcycle would be the Vespa. That would be the closest thing, I think. Web design. All right, let's see if he is online. Also, let's look at his. So these are people that I don't actually see. My dude, why are you circled in green? Bogdan, I liked him. I thumbed up him. Konstantin. Oh, here. Why are you way at the bottom? So, best match, and he's not on it, but I don't. Alright, so I do need to quickly look through here. He's 20 an hour. Worked in gaming. Someone said they worked with Well Played, like, which is big. I think it's this guy. Is it? Maybe not. One of them said they worked with well-known. I'm pretty sure it was this guy. Did he change it? Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I just got another business thing. I'm ridiculous. I don't know what's going on anymore. Wow, you work with Roblox, which is cool. I think it was Well Played, skill capped. Gotta find it. Not him. I'm gonna be sad if I can't find this. Alright, go away. Why Why is it stuck on 2? Okay, I just hit search. Did I I'm gonna look at history, because I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna find it. Unless he was a developer and I didn't realize it. I'll look for that real quick. That's data entry. Skill cap. This guy. Okay, he's a developer. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he came out swinging. He literally is a Warwick main, which I love. So one thing I want to note is the main difference between success and defeat is persistence. And like, let me write this out. Because like I had this. In fact, I have 6 versions of it. And in fact, Proto, you helped me on one of these projects. I don't know if you remember that. But I saw a pull request from you 7 years ago or 6. And had I just kept pushing into it, honestly, maybe by now I would have sold it, you know? Who knows where it would be. But I stopped because it changed. The code was not great. I rushed everything. I had a lot of good ideas, actually, looking back. I put a lot of thought and energy into it. I made APIs, I made websites, I made clean websites, and I always loved this really basic version the most of just raw HTML because it was so easy to host, and the other things bogged me down. I got stuck in the mud. And then the stuck in the mud led to API changes from Riot, which really just annoyed me. And with the spaghetti code already there, I couldn't fix it. And so I just gave up. And had I not, now I'm at a point where I need a job and income. Whereas maybe that would have turned into that had I persisted and just stayed consistent. But distractions. Alongside of that, you need persistent, but you also need to fit in other life things too to balance out, because I can tell I'm going so hard right now, on this project, trying to make it succeed, or that I'm a little too unbalanced. I need to work out, I need to eat better, I need to do other things, I need to clean up more, do laundry. All right, I'm gonna get back to this. Sorry, that was a random rant. Well, you've seen it, Legend Watch. Okay, this is better. You've worked on it with me before, also. Maybe I find another person, because all right, he is up there. He is someone I probably should talk to. He's in Spain. I don't know what time it is in Spain. It's 5 p.m. I'm Brian, full stack developer. Before I jump, I have several skills I can offer value with for this project. I didn't explain what this website is. Legend Watch. It basically connects Twitch streamers with their matches, so you can quickly jump to the match. So, right, yeah. I made it because I play LeBlanc, and I wanted matchups to watch of LeBlanc versus XYZ person. And if I could pick the streamer, even better. If I could pick the matchup. And I want it to be recent and relevant. And it matters because ideally the better the player, like, the better. And I wanted to see what their build was, and I wanted to see all that information, right? And so here, streamers stream for 10 hours, as you know, so I can go to view match. I can't do his because he is a subscriber thing. Let me go to someone else. Pobelter, all right. He played at Ahri against Tristana. Here I can see his runes. I can see he's playing Tristana. I'm at the start of the game. So now I can see him playing against Tristana, and I can learn from him. Now this is very niche. Like, I'm an extreme hardcore nerd to do this. But there are other extreme hardcore nerds that want to do this. And then do that with a lot of other competitive games. I'm going to add to this because I see somebody I need. Who's this? Also, I wanted to see if my Timo and Shill. I don't see your challenger. Okay, never mind. You are good. Now, I don't know if this is really going to get the viewage that I need or not. So, but what I do know is I talked to a guy who does, well, he's getting into software development, software business, I suppose. And I showed him the traffic that I got from when I posted this 6 years ago or 8 years ago. And he said that I could get $150,000 for 5% of the company from an angel investor. And so, like, if that's real, that really encourages me a whole lot, right? And I can see it. I can see a world where I can get enough traffic, if I make it useful enough, to people that want to get better. Because it's hard. I only know what's on Twitch. I don't look elsewhere. I don't know what I'm missing, really. Metaphor used to play League. Also, I should Xblotter. He is a frog on Croak. Oh wait. Oh, that's the wrong person. Shroomologist. And then I'm streaming to YouTube, by the way. Did I say that? I don't know. I'm just trying it. If anyone message me, or if anyone watches on there. But at the very least, I want to make a really cool website. I want to make something good and cool and useful. But now I'm looking at hiring people, and I think that is jumping the gun a little bit. I know I need to hire this guy. How do I... I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try to record the interview. Also, my camera is being used, so... No, let's not sign into my old company. Also, these guys are making good money on Upwork. You should maybe look into it. Like, I don't know how much... Well, you said you improved your salary. It seems fun to me, like a challenge that I would like to partly do part-time tasks, perhaps. But if you're seriously open to it, like, to coding, like maybe I work with you. But coders are the last thing I need. I need a designer, and I need someone to do this, because I'm not going to spend my time doing the data. And he is cheap enough that I'm like, okay, let's let him do it. Why is this going so slow? Jesus. We'll see if I can display both on the stream and on this. Wow. Zoom call takes longer than Red Dead Redemption.
Hello?
Hey. Sorry, I have so many windows
Hello?
open. Hi, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? No, it sounds like you cannot. 1 second. Microphone. Hi, can you hear me?
Hello? Oh, yes, yes, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Sorry, I haven't used Zoom on this computer, I guess, in a while. So there we are. So how?
I just downloaded it on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, we're both trying to figure it out.
Yes.
Um, how's your day going? Or night? I don't know what
Night,
time
it's
it is.
already night in here.
It's night.
Yeah,
All right.
almost midnight.
Almost midnight. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I'm glad I caught you. I
Yeah.
schedules times. Yeah. Are you a late night person or you get up early?
I'm a late night person. I usually work at this time. At night.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, I can't share my
I think I
camera.
can match your time there. It's morning there, right?
Uh, yeah, pretty much. What time is it? 10, 20? Yeah.
I think I can match your time there.
I was trying to do something, but I can't. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, I'm.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, I don't think I can do what I was trying to. Um. Hmm. When was the last time you played League?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
But yeah, yeah.
How'd it
But
go?
I play TFT now. Team Fight Tactics.
Okay.
It's really toxic and
It's really toxic.
yeah.
Uh,
Especially here in Philippines, many toxic players.
okay. I'm curious. I need to play it because it might be something one I might enjoy using, but also how it compares to League. I don't understand how that works exactly. Because you pick other. Is that the card game or is that the one, or is it? I think it's card game, right? TFT.
No, it's not the card game.
Okay.
It's like you build units and then they fight
Correct.
after the timer start like that.
Okay. Yeah. Like, can you learn from other people that game? Do
Watching
you-
streams, yes, you can
Yeah.
learn from other people.
Okay. Um,
It's like a strategic game. It's not. Some people say it's boring, but I enjoy it.
I mean, I feel like sometimes you don't want to keep that high pace that League can have, or like intensity, whereas you can kind of. Is it as much focus, or is it? I don't know. Probably if you're trying to be competitive, it is.
Yeah, if you want to win, you
Yeah.
need to focus because you need to check the other players if they have the same team components as you. You might want to switch like that.
Okay. I'm gonna. So I'm gonna try to join this on my other computer real quick.
Okay.
Ding dong. All right, I'll just leave here. Okay. Um, can you hear me?
The volume's not that strong. I can barely hear you.
Oh. Always some. Let me see if I can change that. Okay, yeah, that's why. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Do you mind if I record this?
Sure.
Okay. There we are. All right. So have you done this before? A web data entry kind of thing?
Putting numbers in spreadsheets, but the data entry thing, I didn't do it before.
Okay. I'm looking at your profile now, but you have a lot of experience. Yeah, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. So you're used to using a computer, data, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you play League. And honestly, I think to me that's one of the biggest things that I'm looking for right now. What I'm asking for is kind of unique. So you might be the best fit, if that makes sense. Can I show you what I'm doing or what I'm looking for to get done?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna share my whole desktop. Alright, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and show you the website that I'm building. It's kind of available here. It's very rudimentary right now, and it's very I'm looking. So I have streamers right now, and this is what I have more, but they haven't streamed recently.
Okay.
So this is where you come in. Like, I'm looking to get as many streamers on this platform as I can. And you might be asking, why are you adding streamers here? That's a good question.
Yeah.
So who do you want me to click on? Do you know any of these?
Double Leaf,
Double Lift?
Sneaky.
Oh, let's do Sneaky.
Good Sneaky.
Oh, okay. Well, this looks like junk. I don't know why it looks so ugly, but basically, these are his Twitch matches. So 7 days ago, he played. I just forgot. Aphelios. Yeah. And then Jinx and Aphelios and Draven. And you can click, and I can go see who else played Aphelios. And I'm a Cutie Pie played him, and well, apparently not Double Lift. But if I wanted to, I could see what.
It's like Professor. I'm using that.
What is
software? Professor. It's like a third-party software of League where you can check players' name and what they play, their win-lose, like that.
Can you type out what software or what are you saying exactly?
Wait. Oh my god. Oh.
I don't see where I can see messages anyway.
You can check for Professor.
There's too many. You haven't sent it yet, have you? Or at least.
I send it in Upwork.
Oh, in Upwork. Okay, that's why. Professor. Yeah, I've used that. Oh, have you used? Well, this is one of my favorites, Itero. I don't think many people have heard of it, but it's AI-based thing to help you pick your champion. You've heard of it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Professor. It doesn't have anything about streaming, does it? That's my only question. But it does give you information about who's playing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
the
actually-
players, the famous streamers, like that.
Okay, that's actually a good resource. I'm gonna put it down because so as you can see, like, so these are the ones that I have put in, and I have about 100. I haven't put in these yet. I need to, and a few more. I haven't yet. But I need to get the information from Riot in order to do so. I need to get from Riot and from Twitch, but Twitch is easy. The challenge is getting all their accounts, right? Because each streamer can have multiple accounts.
Yes.
So,
How?
yeah. So, like, Double Lift, I think he has one account. Shock has like 3 accounts. Two. Deadman Shock, Shockwing.
Like Faker, you have multiple accounts too.
Most people have multiple accounts. Pope Belter only has one.
So what we're going to do is like, let's say Faker, he has an account in Korea, US, and other servers. We are going to get the IGNs and information of that account.
Pretty much. That's one part of it, the equation. Yes, but I mainly,
Yes.
right now I need people that stream on Twitch. I don't know if Faker streams somewhere else. That's a good question. Where does Faker stream? Africa. It's 2 months ago, so maybe. Oh wow. If that's for real, like, so right now I know how to access Twitch data and pull it in. If Faker is streaming on here, like, I will see if it's possible to get his videos from here, but I haven't got that far yet. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So for now, I'm looking for all of the best League of Legends streamers. So a lot of times I just go to browse League of Legends, and I'm like, okay, who are you?
Check the players.
Yeah, and I just make sure that they're Diamond Plus mainly. That's it. So if you stream, you can be on here.
I don't stream.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Here in Philippines, we streamers usually stream in Facebook.
Oh,
We don't go to Twitch because it's not that popular here.
okay. Fair enough. And honestly, I'll add. Does Facebook have VODs, like videos after the fact? Do you know?
Yes. After, like, if someone subscribe like that.
If someone subscribes, then
Yeah, that's the effect in the screen.
okay.
Or that's not it.
Well, I'll look at that too. But as for now, yeah, just I need to. The biggest challenge is getting their other accounts, because it's a start to just be like, okay, Challenger Cat, Gamer Girl, go here, add it to the list. Gamer Girl, and you can guess what region they're at and put like what language they speak. I don't know where. Yeah, it's probably English here if I had to guess. Most of these will be English. Although early in the mornings and stuff, it's not necessarily in a Challenger Katarina. And then
Yeah, they mostly put it in their about
yeah,
where they're from.
in their about, and then sometimes, honestly, if you do like accounts, or you have to be a follower. Okay, fine. Or some other command, there might be a bot that tells you, or sometimes they'll tell you if you just ask the stream, like, hey, what accounts do you have? Like, I've done that.
Oh, I also need to interact with the streamer for those informations.
If you think it's necessary, like
Yes, yes.
yeah, again, I'm just looking to get as much of the streamer's accounts as possible, right? Wait, see, someone just
Not just
responded.
the famous one, as long as they are Diamond Plus
Yeah,
rank.
I'm just looking for Diamond Plus,
Alright.
and I haven't really showed you the challenging part of all this. This is challenging because it's kind of like detective work, and it's really good that you know League.
Yeah.
But like you can see, like she doesn't have her tags on. So what is her account? And as you probably know, like you can read through here. You can sometimes see it on the scoreboard. You can ask them. Okay, I'm guessing he's yelling at me. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so you get this gist, right? Find streamers
Yes.
that are done. Okay, so that's kind of the straightforward first part. Now, the other big challenge is to get the information from Twitch, which I can totally guide you in how to do this, and I'm confident you'll be able to learn how. But let's just do an example, okay? Who do you want to figure this out? Their Riot data for. Do you know any of these? Do you know? Well, I don't know if he plays still. Power of Evil. I think he does. Do you know him?
No.
Do you know Santorin? You probably don't.
Yasu.
Who?
Yasu.
Oh, where's he at? Yeah, I know he's there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna act like that's not here. All right. So his
Alright.
stream, I have his Twitch. So I'm gonna go to Twitch and I'm gonna go to Yasuo. So this is his Twitch name, and does he have any videos? Is the question. Hopefully he does.
4 years ago.
4 years ago. What? All right, we can't do him because he's too far back. I guess he stopped streaming it. You said
Trick 2G.
Trick 2G? Yeah. He's such a good.
The both uses lots of account. The both.
The Baus? Alright.
Yeah, he has lots of accounts. Maybe because he always get banned.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why he keeps making accounts, yeah. So I mean, so we have one of his accounts. Actually, the way I got these other accounts was by this website. I don't know if it's useful or not for other players, but for him it was useful. So I went to Law Pros and I put in the Baus, and it came up with these 6-7 accounts.
Oh. Law Pros.
And something very interesting and useful is this last part, 3710 EUW EU West 00000. This is a new thing for League of Legends that is required to know. So this is one of the fields that I need inputted, which is the tag, the gamer tag. And you can see I have it here.
Yeah, you need that. So, when you add players in game, you need the tag, not just the IGN.
Correct. Yep.
So the tag is important.
Exactly. It's required for what I'm doing. And then likewise, like, well, in game, you know, like you can't see. He's even playing right now. He's always playing. You can't see the tag anywhere. The Baus FFS is his name, but there's no tag. So you have to do detective work to figure out where do I get that tag, right?
Yeah.
And then, so there's multiple ways. A common way is op.gg, I think. Because we have his name, we just go, we can do the Baus FFS, but he's not in NA, so you have to get the right region. You can also Google league accounts, and that's actually how I found this website. But like,
No browser you say that.
but you can also find it here. Make sense?
Yes.
So I'm
Okay,
doing
that EG.
I'm doing all kinds of different things to get this information, right? I'm gonna write down.
No browse.
I'm just listing out different ways to get their information for myself and for you if you do this. And so like specifically one I haven't done is, let's say, Demon Simon. All right, so let's see if we can get his information. He's not going to be North America most likely. He's most likely EU West. But I'm guessing it's this one, Emerald 4. It's kind of low.
No, that's not good.
You don't think? Well,
Yeah.
these are kind of his players. He loves vol. Well, he did. I don't know. They're kind of weird. It might be him. I'm not sure. Even though it's Emerald, if it is him, I want that information. Because I know he's a challenger player. I don't care if his account is Emerald. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I got it.
because almost it provides it. It's really interesting streaming those two, because then I'm seeing a challenger against Emerald. What does that look like? You know. Let's try this one just to see. Oh, and I said this was 000. Let's. Where was that?
No browse.
So it's Baus right now. So if I do Demon Simon, like, is the 000 tag? How do I do? Oh, tag. I think that's how I do it. Oh, look. See,
Oh, then down.
that one makes sense, right? But he hasn't
Yes,
played.
but
But still,
maybe
yeah, he hasn't played, but he is Diamond 2. It's his Scion and Gragas, so this is definitely him.
Yeah.
Now, okay, the next step of this is using Riot API. So you can you can make an account. It's free. Just go to this website. I'll add this to his sheet also. And it gets a little bit trickier here, but it's not very complicated. All you have to do is provide, so these are called APIs. They're just endpoints. I can input information and Riot, the maker of League of Legends, spits back out information. I am trying to get this PUU ID. That's what my main thing is. If I have the game name and the tagline, then I can get the PUU ID, which is what I'm looking for. So, game name, let's Demon Simon.
Demon Simon.
Yeah. Right on.
Oh my god, I got it.
And then what's the tagline? You know what the tagline is?
000.
Yeah. Okay. And actually, in most other cases, the region matters. In this case, it doesn't. This is the only case, so be careful. But because you can see, you can query for any account in any region, but we recommend using nearest cluster. That's just for this specific account thing. So I'm just gonna hit execute, and it's gonna send me back Demon Simon 00, and it successfully returned this. So now I can go put him in there. Paste. Where is it? There. All right. So now this long encryption thing is in here. And in fact, I think I'll have to give you my account. I just realized. To do that, I'll have to give you access to this.
The one with the riot.
Yeah, I'll have to give you this because I think your PU ID will be different than mine. So, but I will say to start out, the main thing is getting the tag and the name. But then the PU ID is super valuable, like is important also. And then also the region matters too, because so this is EU West 1, and you can see this is EU West account. Also, I selected it here. And this matters a lot. And I'll give you, there is a list of ones. Let me see if I have it written out. I don't have it written out, but there are, I can find it. These are all the regions.
ARU, Ocean.
And then you'll also see that on the API request here. Well, not this one. Okay. And then there's this other endpoint that can be useful. And I'll show you. So there's account, there's all these different things you can do. This summoner one is also very valuable. And you can search by summoner name right now. It's going away on April 22nd. So we won't be able to do this in the future. But
Yeah.
if you know the region, which we do, EU West, you can see all the region names like I showed you.
Yeah.
And now I do, what was his name?
Demon Simon.
I don't know if I need a space or not. This is query parameter that's required. And now it spits back all this other information. And wait,
Oh, the PUID change.
yeah, that's very weird to me actually. Because this is a Y. So the question is, why?
Maybe that's different Demon Simon.
000. It doesn't have the tag in here. This is Demon Simon. Kind of spelled a little different. What I can do now is, now that I have this from here, let's.
The PUID.
I can go back to accounts and search by PUID, but there's also this one, encrypted PUID. So I will do this, and it's not NA1, it's EUS. So Demon Simon. All right, this is the same information, which, okay, I want to get the tag, that's what I want to see. So I have to go to the account, and then I go to this PUID, put it in. That doesn't matter the region. And this is EU West. So this is that other guy that we saw.
It's a different one.
What?
Yeah, that's not the Demon Simon that we are looking for.
Correct. Now, the fact that we did get this information already, we can use that, I think, down here. We'll try that. So here I have encrypted PUID. Also, I'm going to put it in and see what it returns me. And some reason
No name.
he deleted his name? Question mark? I don't. Maybe he's banned. I don't know.
Probably.
Probably. Yeah. So this ID is actually summoner ID, and I don't know how important it is, but I think it's important. So I'm actually wanting to put that there. Wait, okay. How do I? It's always format clear from there. I'll also. I don't want wrapping. I want it to clip. Okay. So I don't think I have done this for. This is encrypted summoner ID. I believe it's important. Is there anything else in here? So language, he is English streaming. He also knows another language, but he only streams in English. And that's it for him, right? That's all these. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna say verified because we were thorough that everything lined up. And that's just a marker for my sake to know, okay, I did that one. And I really have done a lot of these. Most important is the first job of finding this accurately, like finding their names and their tags and their region. With this, I can programmatically go through and get the PUID. I can do that. It would just save me a step of doing that. But I would focus on finding as many as you can first. Does that make sense?
The Twitch streamers and their IGN first.
Yes. And then, again, should we go with this? Like, I might make another sheet with streamers for. Here, I'll rename this. Twitch. This is just information. Maybe in the future I add Afrika TV or I add Facebook and get other streamers, more streamers on different platforms, right? But I can't do that. I need to make sure I can access it programmatically. That's the problem. And I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
Do you have questions? Or what questions do you have?
Huh.
I mean, there's a lot of new stuff with this, I know.
I tried it in my PC, but okay. Can you do the tagline and give name again?
Yeah.
Account V1.
Yep. Right on.
That's the second one, right?
Correct. It's the second one.
So I tried Demon Simon and 000 for tagline, but status code 403 forbidden, it says here.
Remember it showed no name for him for some reason? I mean, his is a weird situation, but I'm gonna grab his PUID that I have. I wanna see again what it says. Or we already had it, but
There you go.
alright, well
Comes out.
wait. Did it? I'm confused. I was expecting it to have no, like, be empty, right? No, that was the other.
No.
That was the other request we did. But okay, so game name Demon Simon 0000. Now, if we go to game name Demon Simon 0000. I even did Europe. Now it works.
Ooh, it's not working on my PC.
What does it come back with? Maybe he has like some weird character in here that is unique. That doesn't look unique, but it is. Because I know you can have weird characters sometimes. I can also send this to you just in case.
Or maybe I'm using VPN, that's why this one comes out.
Maybe you need what?
Whoa. It. Copy that. Shh. Did you just log in that developer Riot Games? Okay.
Yeah.
Demon Simon. You query parameter. Ah, doesn't show the same thing.
Was it show? It should be a different PUU ID. It should be a different value.
No, I tried the game name and tagline.
Okay.
This one's come out. I'll send it in. Upward. Oh shit. That's one. Huh.
What does it come out with? Oh, you sent me.
It's
Forbidden.
like error.
Oh, yeah. So when you see that, oftentimes you need to do one of two things. One, make sure it's query parameter.
Yes.
Okay. The other thing, if you did that, check here to see if your development API key is expired. You have to go to the dashboard.
Yeah. It's expired. Your
Okay.
key has expired.
Okay, so just click on the I'm not a robot and then regenerate the key.
Okay. Okay, so and I'll try it again if we are going to have a same result.
Mm.
And now you might have to refresh the.
Still forbidden.
Okay, now and APIs. Oh yeah, the PUI ID is not the same.
Okay. Yeah.
So I might need to use your account.
Yeah, exactly. I read that somewhere that they're all unique, which makes sense.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think. Is it even worth writing it out? Huh. This adds a lot of complexity for you.
The PUI ID.
Yeah, and the summoner ID, when I can find it, what I just need to make sure is that it is for sure the right account. That's mainly what I need from you. I would focus on getting these accounts and the region and tag and all the other accounts that they have.
Okay.
Because I can use code to iterate through these and then populate this.
Okay.
And I think maybe that's because it does have a lot of quirks. If it's, I don't know if it's worth doing this or not. Actually, one other thing I want to show you regarding this API, or do you have any more questions with that?
The API thing is kind of clear.
Yeah. Kind of clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. For sure. And I'm available for questions, like when you have questions.
Yes.
There is a way. Okay, I said encrypted summoner ID. Yeah. I'm not saying do this, but I think this is the right one. Let me verify first. Okay, you can see it. It says Diamond 2. That's just useful to verify if you're not sure. Also, this is
Encrypted summoner ID.
that's, but it's using this league and then encrypted summoner ID, which is, again, is hard to get.
How are we going to get that encrypted summoner ID?
We got it. So, this account, they just return the PUU ID. That's pretty much it. Even this doesn't return anything useful. So the way you get the summoner ID is how we got it originally, because we did fill this out. We get the PUU ID, and we go to summoner and encrypted PUU ID, and plop that in there. US. And now it should give me EW, yeah. And that's what we have listed here. Or
Oh, okay.
I have there, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
So it just lets you validate you have the right person, because you, as you saw, there's 2 Demon Simons, which was,
Yes.
I would say don't worry about that too much to begin with, unless it's like really weird, you know? I mainly, like, okay, think of it from my perspective. I'm trying to get this website going, and I need people, a lot more people, right, that play games and stream.
Yeah.
I don't need every single account. I'm trying to get as many as I can, but I mainly need the main accounts. I need, if they're streaming and they're on an account, that is a good account, right?
Yes, the one that they're using currently.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm looking to like double this list, triple it in time. And that's easy and hard, because people stream at different times of the day. I don't know. You just gotta keep scrolling through Twitch, usually, I think, is one of the best ways to do it. But even like we saw in Professor, I'm like, do any of these people stream? I don't know.
Yes, we're going to focus with the streamers. So we're just going to stick with Twitch for now.
Correct. Until I let you know other platforms. And if you suggest other platforms, I mean, I'm open to any suggestions, but yeah, for right now, just Twitch.
Yeah.
GM Sport. See, I just need to add her, figure out her information. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how many hours, and again, like, I think I mainly need you for this initial part to get a bunch of names, and then maybe every once in a while kind of thing. Because like as new people stream or stop streaming, I'll need new information. And then also in the future I might do other games. As you said, you do TFT. Do you think this website would be applicable to TFT? Where you can find the map. I don't know what APIs are available for TFT, so that's the other thing. But I imagine there is something for TFT, and I could go and watch this person play this match, right, with these characters.
Yes.
So that's the long-term view. For now, I'm doing League of Legends and Twitch. And then I mean, I need help in a lot of different areas too, in general. at some point I'm thinking of trying to talk with the streamers and see if they're interested in like using the website and stuff like that, and I might need people's help to do that if you're interested, but
Yes.
there's all these things that come off of this. So, how do you feel? What do you think?
I think I can do it. I can help.
Yeah?
It's not that complicated.
Yeah. It is and it's not at the same time.
Yes, yes.
The complicated part is where when you get the encrypted summoner and the PUID, that's kind of complicated for me right now. But getting Twitch streamers, IGN, and the name tag, I can do that easily.
Okay, that's
Twitch, IGN, and the tags and language, I can do that.
I'm also so like this is an easy way to like communicate with you. I'm trying to think the way that I'm going to actually be putting them in for at least some time is like this. So this is the streamer information, and this is the league accounts: Jockwing, Deadman, Jock, Region, PUID, tagline. I'm trying to think if it's worth trying to have you input stuff just like in this format already.
If I can just copy paste, that's doable, I think. Getting information in the sheets and put it there, I can do that.
Okay, I think whatever works. I might also be able to find a way to programmatically pull this in. I'm just trying to save myself from doing each one, you know. There's got to be a faster way than manually, I would say. In fact, if we had a Google document that was just, let me just see what that looks like. I don't know what it will do.
Okay.
All right, it looks the same because I I copied and pasted the code. Is this a template you could follow? Because then I could literally copy paste this and it would save you time.
Yeah.
Or would you prefer, if you prefer, just do this. It seems easier actually, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if the what should I call this?
Piece of like all this. I'm just trying to be efficient, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I've thrown a lot at you. I'm confident you'll be able to do this. I don't know. I've never actually hired someone on this platform.
Oh, I'm going to be the first one.
Yep.
If
Yep. So, I think, yeah, I'll send you the Google Doc and on Upwork, and I guess I just send offer, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, but when the time starting time, what uh
When can you start?
yeah, are we going to start right
Whenever you can. Yeah.
away or tomorrow?
Whenever you can do it tomorrow if you prefer. You can do it today if you have time. I don't. You said it's midnight or something. It's late.
Yeah, it's midnight already here. It's not that late because this is the my time
Yeah.
in work. Yeah. I
Yeah.
usually sleep morning till afternoon and then wake up
Okay.
night. Yeah.
Well, this.
Hmm.
Um. Whenever you really want to work, I am looking to do this sooner than later. But like, if you can't, or want to wait till tomorrow, that's fine. Um, yeah, I don't know. What does your schedule look like? How are you available to work?
Usually I can start at 8 p.m. here until morning.
Okay.
But yes. How many hours do you think should I work every day?
It kind of depends on until things start drying up. Because I imagine it's low hanging fruit for a little bit, where you just everyone you keep adding,
Yes.
and then you'll be like, I can't find anyone new, and then maybe you'll try a different time to look. So it might be weird hours, is what I'm thinking, but I don't know how this works or how you work.
I think I can do that. Because they don't stream at the same time every day, so I might sometimes do it in the afternoon,
Yeah.
night or midnight like that. I can cut hours, divide the time
Mm-hmm.
if that's possible,
Okay.
so that we can gather different streamers any time of the day.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it is a little bit of a weird setup. Like, I'm totally
Yes.
fine if you're working with doing some other job during the day too. As long as when you're doing this, you're focused on this mainly. That's it.
Yeah, I'll focus on it. I, I think I can enjoy this. I'm working while watching streamers.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope you can kind of see the vision of what I'm trying to do, and it helps you understand the need for it, right? Because as you add them, I'm gonna try to populate this.
What's the okay? Your website. What's the real purpose of it? Okay. Let's say we input the players, their game. Can we also watch there, or it will? What do you say here?
Hmm?
Your website.
This website, yeah.
Yeah. Let's say like that. It only shows the information of the player, or you will add some clips or videos of the streamer.
I honestly, I'm open to suggestions, but right now, I'm just like there's match information that I can show. I can keep adding to this. Obviously, like someday maybe be comparable to op.gg.
Oh.
I was honestly trying to figure out how to just link to op.gg just so that they can have all the information, but I need to show, for my purposes, I need to at least show some information that is relevant to someone that is using this site. So this will be improving.
Yeah.
I'm looking to maybe hire a developer. I am a developer. I'm the one that has done all this so far. But like it takes a lot of work, and it needs I'm looking to get a designer. Obviously these aren't going to be that big. That's just glitchy. I don't know why it's why they're like that. But there. See, that one's normal. I don't know why. But yeah, improvements will be made here. I don't know what improvements can be made to the streamer, or if they can be. I'm actually considering having the stream like be in the web pages, like embedded here. So if I go to Akali and click on Akali, like a Twitch player will appear here, and I can click on the timeline. Like I can jump through the game. It's my hope.
Yeah, that's.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, if you have ideas, like I don't know what you would expect to see from a streamer, or what other information. I don't think this 39 is necessary long term, especially. This is kind of for me, but I'm going to be doing styling changes. I need to figure out what information I should display. So if you have an opinion, please tell me. Like if you're like, you should put rank or champion or lane, anything, I'll use that.
If you click champions, there, click champions, and then pick Udyr, will it show the streamer using that champion?
Where is Udyr? It will show all players using Udyr right now.
Udyr. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Which-
technically.
It's all trick. Oh, there's someone else. I do plan in the future being able to filter by streamer. So I can just see Trick2G if I wanted to from here. Also, I could just go to his streamer page. And then also what I want to add is the matchup. I want to be able to select Udyr versus Volibear, or Udyr versus Skarner, and it would just show this one. Just normal filtering, you know.
So it will just focus on that champion and its lane, like Udyr and Volibear.
The information shown here, probably.
Yes.
I could show other match information as long as it's relevant. It depends on the progress of code, because like obviously the priority is to get more data, right?
Yes.
And then it just depends on my bandwidth of how much I can code and what I want to prioritize, and what
Yeah.
is easiest or what is most effective for my time, you know.
Basically, you already get you get the famous streamers already in your spreadsheet.
Yeah, I've got
Almost.
a few of them that I've seen. Actually, a lot of these are really old. I did this project years ago, and so a lot of them don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they still exist, but they're not playing League anymore.
Correct, yeah. And some just totally don't even play at all. Like their Twitch is gone totally. I think these are the ones that were there, maybe. I don't know.
Azap, still playing. Tyler 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can still see him.
I don't see him actually. Or did you? But
Ooh.
Tyler 1.
Tyler 1.
Oh yeah, okay, he's lol Tyler 1. See, I don't know. I would probably just, I don't know if I should keep that as, when I say player, it's like, what is the name going to be on this page? I don't.
Oh, it's Tyler 1.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just Tyler 1, right?
Yeah. Chipur, and Hannibal.
Oh. Yeah, these are the ones that I have that have games. I have a lot of other zeros too that aren't showing up.
The numbers there on the right side is the games they play, the match they play.
Right now, this is the number of matches that I have matched for them. So yes, but that can be off. And actually, this could be useful information for you, because if they play a whole lot and they only have 15 games, like Searches, this is wrong. He has more accounts. Something is going on. He does 15 in a day, and so
Yes.
like this is 8 days ago, 9 days ago. It gives a hint, and either there's another account that we're missing, or the code is missing new matches that are coming in. Right now, I will say it's limited because I have a limited amount of requests I can do, so I'm trying to keep it somewhat small. So I'm only going back 2 months right now, and I'm only requesting the last 100 matches. So I have 100 for him because I'm only requesting 100 matches from a certain date.
Okay.
And this will be continue. Well, sometimes it'll reset when I reset the database because I've made changes, and then sometimes it'll just steadily increase as each day I'm getting new matches, and I'll add. But just heads up about it.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Maybe we should start tomorrow.
Okay.
I can start tomorrow. Evening 10 p.m. here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can start tomorrow as I need to do something else first here. But
Makes sense.
yes. So we're focusing with Twitch, IGN, Tag, and Region first.
Yeah.
We're not going to tackle UID encrypted summoner. Maybe we can do that later.
Yeah. Let me see if I can programmatically do this, because that would save a lot of time.
Yes.
But these just need to be accurate. Region, tag, and in-game name. And then Twitch is easy.
Let's say I'm not sure what region they're playing. Well, is there a way for me to find that out?
It's a good question. One of the easiest ways is through op.gg. You can see this is EUW, which means EU West,
Yeah.
which there, again, that's not the exact region because it. Did I not paste it?
Yeah.
You saw in those drop downs where I'll just put all this. These are all the regions actually, but they're pretty much equivalent. So there's EU West 1, KR for Korea. I would say this is the easiest way. Is there a way in the API? I don't know because it's hard. It's kind of hard with the API because you have to know the region to do it usually.
Oh, yes.
So a lot of times you just look at what region they're playing in and then you guess that's where their account is, or you Google search like we did and it's like league accounts, and then you come across EUS. This is that shows information, stuff like that.
Okay.
And you
What's next?
it's also good to use op.gg because it validates that they're master and higher rank. And you're like, okay, yeah, this is his account for sure. And that's what's like nice about op.gg. And maybe
Yes.
maybe there's other, I don't know if there's other sites like op.gg that do this. There used to be Law King, but I think it's gone now, or it is.
LOL Pro?
What?
I point. LOLpros.gg. Oh, you have that already.
Oh yeah.
There's another one I can't remember.
Like I'm just gonna Google like how do I get partner program? I don't know. I imagine there might be a website out there that tells us more of this information too. I don't know. Where can here's a random thing. Cadril. Who is this? I don't know who that is. Portuguese. Ibai. I've heard of him. This is super valuable, right? How many pages are there?
Yes.
Like obviously,
Steam charts.
I definitely need like basically everyone on this.
Oops. You need to sign in.
Yeah. Let me write this down first. And if you need access to something, let me know. Like,
Okay.
if you think it'd be a good resource, full rankings. So if I'm curious if it's free or you gotta pay or what. Let's find out. Interesting that. Hang on, I want to write something.
Other.
Search engine. Definitely. Special access. How much dollars do you want? Whoa.
Oh. Wow.
Jeez. See, this is what I'm paying you for. Like, that's crazy.
$300.
Does
For
it?
1 month.
And
Oh
that's
my
just
God.
for Twitch. If you want to get these other ones, whoa.
Oh no.
Okay, well this is where the money is at. Maybe I should be making this site. I don't know. What?
Streaming sites, Nemo TV. I tried streaming there,
Nemo? You said?
but that's not that popular.
Yeah, I
It's
imagine.
just a small streaming site.
Huh. So this is just data aggregation.
Yes.
Honestly, like, depending on how this grows, whether or not this is worth it or not, I don't know. But I'm clearly not going to spend 300 yet.
Yeah.
Um,
The other language like Japanese, Korean, how do you, let's say, copy the IGN?
um,
Let's say it's not in the about. How
yeah,
did you get it?
that's a good question. Well, it'll be more challenging. What I would do, my first thought is to find someone else in the game, and you can use op.gg to find them in the game. If you can't do that because everybody's letters are weird,
Yes.
you would have to start looking in the about something you can copy, something about like googling their Twitch name, and then also asking chat for their account or their name or anything. Like, let's see if I can find one like that, because I mean there's a lot. This one, oh he's lost snow. Can I select language? Yeah.
I think there's this site that no.
I want something I can't even read. Okay, so their language is something else, but they're still in English names on Twitch. But
Yes.
let's see. Maybe his in-game name is weird. No, it's English.
Koreans usually have weird language.
Say what?
The Korean players.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he had Kazakhs. I can't. I don't see many Korean players usually. This looks Russian. Oh, he's playing a different game. Also, you can try to do translate to English here, and it will translate some of it, but I don't know how helpful that is, depending on what you're trying to do. You might have to join Discords. I don't know. If I translate that, does it translate that? Yeah, with allowed drops, that converted that. Yeah.
I'm playing in WoW Korea. I usually screenshot the name
Mm-hmm.
and use that site that translate it to English,
Yeah.
and then I'll go to Google Translate. I'll do English to Korean and look at the characters if it's the same.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that'll always translate back to it. Also, because translations are a little weird, but it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get the account information, I doubt this stuff will allow you to put in summoner names that are not. Well, maybe it will actually. If you do Korea, you probably can put in Korean letters, but you would probably want the actual Korean letters. And I bet there is a way to screenshot it and then to just get the characters themselves and put it in. You don't even have to know what the name is. but you can
Yes.
still figure out, okay. Or even you can use op.gg and probably find that. I'm trying to see your boards or something. Yeah, here's random people.
Probably one.
Rank 1, yeah. 0%. Wow. Yeah, he is the leader. What does he play? Everything, seems like.
Jungle.
He's
Mostly
jungler.
jungle.
Yeah. You got Graves. Crazy win rate, yeah. I'm trying to think, is there like a link to Twitch on here anywhere? Because that'd be useful. I don't think there is.
None.
Or where he would
Yeah.
stream matches. Maybe looking here is a spot for streamers. I think this is spectating in the live game itself, but maybe you could find. All right, yeah. See, you still have the dash KR1, which is interesting. It's KR1 because in the list it's only KR. In Riot, it's only KR, not KR1. But maybe that will change. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Where do you go? Just curious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Where's Trent? Oop, not what I want. I want to translate this whole page is what I want to do. Flea market. Okay. Well, here we go. Not what I was looking for, but all right. So I'll be working today. I won't be available tonight, but maybe late tonight. You have any questions? Any other questions?
None so far.
No, there are. Ooh, here we are.
That's the team fight tactics.
Okay, cool.
That's the old set.
Honestly, like, yeah. I think you know what to do. You're young enough to be scrappy and figure out a way to find what you need.
Yes.
So honestly, like, if this works well, like, hopefully we can just keep working together and hopefully it grows, right? And then we both win. But any questions?
None so far. When I start, we're just going to focus with the new. Okay. I'll fill up new streamers, or should I refill other streamers that you have in Google Sheet?
That I have what?
Yeah.
You should do these?
Yeah, the ones that are not complete.
I would go ahead and keep adding streamers always. The first thing would be to find if there's new streamers. Because you can come back later anytime and do these. Whereas if there's someone new streaming, it's worth getting. Because some of these streamers aren't even known. Like, there's a lot of challenger streamers that have like one viewer. And so I would like to get them.
Okay.
Like Road to Challenger. I don't know if this guy is actually a challenger. I doubt he is. But because And that's more important to me too, because once we have them on our radar, we can go back and try to find more accounts. But for now, we just need to get the tag and the PUID. Or, sorry, the in-game name and this.
I think it will show me different players here. I'm not sure.
They'll show you what?
Yeah. It shows different streamers in my Twitch.
Okay, well, mine is limited to Russian right now.
Oh my god. So many Russians.
Or I don't know what that is, but yeah. There.
Oh, it's the same.
Okay, it should be.
Yeah. Russian, above. Oh, it's the same. Let me see it.
But yeah, the more
So
data,
some-
the more streamers, the more like matchups, right? Because
Yeah.
it's hard to find. I'm surprised how many champions don't even have plays right yet. Like Cho'Gath, Gnar, Garen, like these are common champions. I don't understand why they're not populated. And then I want to match up for that.
Kind. No one uses kind.
Oh right, yeah. There's a few one tricks I've heard of, but maybe you'll find some Kayn one tricks and you can we'll add them.
Maybe there is, but they're not streaming in Twitch.
Yeah, maybe not. True.
Because there's so many streaming sites right now, not only Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I think some streamers do it on YouTube.
Do what?
Stream in YouTube.
Stream on YouTube, yeah. That's a thing too. That's starting to be more popular. I'll write it down. In fact, I'm streaming on YouTube right now.
I think Body Fufu streams in YouTube now.
I am. I do. YouTube definitely has an API, so if you can find YouTube streamers, like go ahead and get that. But I would make a separate page to know. Like, I'll just do it.
That's it. Yeah.
And then maybe a freak. I don't know. I need to look into this. I know there's a channel for YouTube, or a category right here, auto-generated. Someone linked it to me. Do I have it? I didn't write it down if I did. No, this is their channel. Somewhere you can see. I'm almost sure someone linked it. I don't see it right now though. If I find it, I'll send it your way.
Days Up is live on YouTube.
the Belcos main.
Belcos main?
Yeah, ASAP. He's kind of popular right now.
Okay.
The second one.
Oh, it looks like ASAP is streaming
Yeah.
to. Oh. Wait, is this it? I think this is what I was looking for. Well, I should
League
get.
of Legends.
I need to
Yeah.
get going here soon. I guess I'll go ahead and move forward with the Upwork stuff,
Sure. Okay.
and once it's confirmed, I'll send you this document, and we can go from there.
Okay.
That work? Need anything else, or have any questions?
No more question for now.
Yeah, sure, fair. Yeah, interesting. I wonder how many people are live right now. But I appreciate your time. I appreciate your interest in helping me out with this, and I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah,
This is a fun job.
right? It's not your typical job, I figure.
This is unique. Yeah, this is unique.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you like it. Yeah, maybe it'll be more engaging than
I
most.
just don't like it. I love it.
Oh, okay. Hey, you get paid to learn about gaming, yeah. Oh. Okay, guys. I don't know that anyone's watching, but geez, all right. That was a lot longer than I expected, but I think that might be typical. I probably needed to kind of lock it down a little more, or a lot more than I did. Oh, hopeful for the turnout. I had a WS charts. All right, so that took a lot out of me, but I need to interview like 3 other people. I guess this is why people have timelines and have limits, because that took way too long, to be honest. Also, I did okay, so I just worked with Junner. I offered him, actually, let me just go ahead and, I probably shouldn't have, but I upped it to 6 an hour instead of 5. I probably just feel bad to pay someone $5 an hour. I should pay him more, to be honest. But he knows League of Legends. He plays games. He plays TFT. In our discussion and working through this, we found a few places like League of Legends. This charts thing, they want $300 just for the information. This is hours watched, peak viewers, and Ibai, and all these things. They want a lot of money for it. Now, these are not streaming League of Legends necessarily, but it's still a valuable thing, and it has kick and all this, and it's just information. And then I found Teamfight Tactics, and I'm like, yeah, I should do that next, like immediately. Like I should be on this. I should be going. And then, yeah, it makes me want to hire. It makes me want to hire coders, big time, and designer too. And so, what do I say about him? He was with it. He's young. His English was pretty darn good. We added a few things. He had some good questions. He seemed capable. In the middle. He was following along with what I was doing, saying it out loud. He was a little bit spacey. I should have been directing more, and that's on me a little bit. And we talked for either an hour or an hour and a half. The Zoom call timed out, and he said I'm a little bit concerned. I'm personally wondering if I'm a little bit concerned he will do it tomorrow. Or I'm a little bit concerned that he could go off and use this somewhere else. Like, I'm showing him a lot of good ideas. But I think he's a good kid. I think he knows League. He knows what I'm aiming for, and I'm hopeful he'll give me good input and work hard with me. And that's really exciting. So I do have all these other people I need to interview, and I need to look through other talent that has posted. So I'm gonna get on that. And it's fun, exciting, it's crazy. I guess I need to start time boxing things for real. And yeah, this is what a business is, I guess. You're doing a lot of non-actual coding. So here we go. Because I'm streaming, I wanted to install okay, have time to talk. I mean, I do right now if you want to, maybe, or just quickly in general. Mainly I need to know how much time you have available, and also what compensation would be happy with, I guess, or what you want. Feels weird asking about that with you. I don't know. I guess it shouldn't. Or I don't want it to. But yeah, talking to that dude makes me hyped up. Now, I want to say if you have a lot of time right now, you said. You're not sure what you'd be doing? Huh. Can I? Do you have time to talk right now? I'm just making sure you're there before I start blabbing. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you're asking what you would be doing. Now, yeah, that works. That would be a lot easier, actually. Hello?
Hello?
Just realized. I probably need headphones real quick.
No. my god. What is that sound?
A lot of static, man. You next to an airplane? It's gonna be hard. Wait, I just heard. It's not that. You should be able to hear me now. Hello? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello? What if I... Oh yeah. But I sneeze. I'm trying to get audio. There we go. Okay. So it's the Realtek audio second output.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Alright. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Is this the first time we've talked? Surely, no, we have talked before.
I think it's a like second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. We're doubling. After 9 years, right? I know you better than most of my friends.
Do you have a
Do I go by what?
Do you have a Scarlett 2i2?
Yeah. Why?
Oh. You like play music or something, or
It's just
Just
so
for
I can plug this
a mic?
microphone in. Is there another way I should be doing it?
Oh. I know. I was just wondering. It seems like I don't know. I guess that makes sense. I don't know.
I don't know if there's another way to connect. It feels like overkill. I hate having all this because it also has an amp for this microphone, or a, whatever you call it, a lifter, cloud lifter. That's what all the streamers do, I guess, with this mic. But how's your day?
Yeah. Uneventful, I guess. Haven't really done much.
Okay. Just hanging out on the stream.
Trying to stay away from. I am like trying to stay away from video games.
Oh. That's
Trying to be more productive.
Sure, that would be the temptation. That is a... They can be comfortable or tempting, but...
Yeah,
You what?
yeah, I work from home, so it's like, it's always a temptation.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I know the feels, man. Being at home all the time. This is like the first time in a long time where I feel kind of like excited, and I don't even want to game. Like, this is so fun to me. All of it. So I'm just glad I found this, at least for the moment, right? Who knows how long this will last. But
Yeah, I've found I've become less interested in gaming to some extent, and that's why I actually started running.
okay.
Because it's like I need something else, but yeah.
For sure, that's much better. Wait, is that you? Sometimes there's random static. I think it's good now. Okay, so you vaguely do you remember working on this? I know you do, because I
Yeah,
pretty sure there
it's a long time ago.
It was. I don't remember. I didn't.
That's
look-
actually insane how long ago that was.
Right. I have so many versions of this dumb project, but this is the one that's going to succeed. Okay. At least it's something that's not gaming. So. But yeah, the fact that I'm in this little group for software entrepreneurs, and they seem to be behind me on it, and they're like, yeah, this seems like a good idea. One guy said it was a really good idea. I don't know if I believe him, but I like the project enough to pursue it. But I assume you remember the general topics of it, like what it's about?
Somewhat. I mean, I was listening into the conversation you guys had.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just explain it again real quick. Help me. So I can't do LeBlanc because I can't. His matches are locked by the first subscriber. But I play LeBlanc. I want to be good at LeBlanc. How can I find people that are better than me that I can do it? One way is I can go to Google and say LeBlanc versus Katarina. Like, this is what I want to know. Okay, there's all kinds of websites for it, but I want to see how you play out the initial laning phase, like the very beginnings. So, rank 1 versus rank 1. Bobkin. Bobkin is a classic. 2019.
Here comes the
So I get this YouTube video, and it's from 4 years ago. That's not really relevant. So you just keep going on. You can do tools, and you can find that, different sources. Past month, because I want to, and this is kind of a way to do it. Actually, this might be a good person to add to the list. But because I had this need and I started like making this, it was helpful for me. And then also, if I only care about this champion, like I'm a one trick, then I just want to find anyone that plays her and plays her well. And if I can consistently, easily get new stuff, then that's what I want to do. So that's where this came from, this idea. Where else it goes, I'm not quite sure. I think there is value in, hey, I just want to watch this streamer, but I only want to watch when he plays these champions because I don't like this other champion. In fact, I do that with Pobelter. Yeah, some of his champions are so boring. Ari is fun. Oh, I'm on Ari. Where are you at? Azir is boring. Azir is boring. Azir is boring. Chase is boring. So maybe I want to watch him, but I don't want to watch him anyway. There is maybe a use case for that. Also, when I showed him this information, he was like, if you got that many views and a bounce, apparently this was good enough bounce rate or whatever that he was interested in it, the person I talked to. So basically it's a proven-ish thing. And the fact that I can scale to other games like TFT very easily. Like, I'm already like, that's what I need to be working on right now. But how am I going to do that? Where do I have the time to do that when I need to do this also? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I guess first, do you have any questions? You kind of knew all of that to a degree.
I guess I don't really have questions. Well, I guess the question would actually be, well, you said you're planning on getting like a designer,
Yeah.
and then do I come in after that, or what do you? Where do I come in,
Whenever you can.
or where would I? Or like, I guess what I mean is like, what are your plan? Like, what exactly would I be doing? In terms, am I like
Yeah.
Am I like
practically.
rewriting it, or like what? Or I'm not. I guess I'm just not totally sure what I would be doing.
Yeah, you're looking for specifics like, what am I doing today? What would I do? I would have to. It would depend on a few things, but you probably would want just concrete things, which is fair. So I would need to take some time to like prioritize and decide what exactly. But to me, there's so
Sure.
many things that need to get done that honestly, you could just pick whichever one you felt like made sense off of a list of 10 things. And that would be what you're working on until you finish it and then grab the next. But for example, like I need to figure out at one point on this website, and I forgot I even did this. I forgot how much I thought I put into this. But so I don't know how this works with advertising with ads, but like if they're on your website more, is that more money kind of thing? Like if they see it, the ad more? Because there would be a temptation to have ads on here and play the matches in here. Like I click on view match and it pops up a player, and then I can play, like scroll just through that game. And then I could have ads on the side. So they wouldn't be leaving the site. Right now, either they would just go to view match and be gone. I don't know. I would have to look into that. So that's why I'm saying, do I need to embed an iframe? So that's a bigger question. This maybe isn't what you would do initially, but you would start by cleaning up any of this. Like this little gap here. Why is there not a gap there? I think I actually did fix some of the pages. Like, why is this wrong? These show null. They should be champions. There'd be code cleanup. There'd be I probably want to do sprites with these because right now they're separate images, and I'm really want to maximize for speed. And when I messed with sprites, it was really weird code, and I was like, I don't know, but I think it is the best way to go probably.
Well, it depends, because there's if it downloads via HTTP 2.0 or something, it actually acts as just like one request. So it's essentially like spriting, but you don't. Or from what I understand, it's like spriting, but you don't have to do the. You don't have to do spriting.
Interesting. I don't know how that would work because right now.
Because the no, it's just I think like if you open up the dev tools, because this is just requesting from
a bucket on S3.
Oh, you're hosting this?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like linking from like Riot or something.
They've locked that down actually. Maybe I could from like op.gg or something, but I want to own it all, I think.
Can you right click on the Mac? I just do this and we can see. Huh, I guess it's So you're just hosting this on like a bucket,
Yep.
an S3 bucket. I don't know if there's some way to like enable HTTP. I can't say that.
I know what you're saying.
But that would be much more preferable than spriting, because
You think?
like trying to make a sprite trying to make a sprite of all those images,
Well, I
it's
wanted.
because the purpose of spriting is that you're just downloading one image and then it's breaking it up.
Yeah.
But with the new way that servers download stuff, it's essentially the same thing, and you don't have to do all the work.
Well, I wouldn't have to do the spriting. Almost is easier for me because that's how it's packaged within Dragon Tail, or it can be. But that
Dragon
doesn't
Tail?
mean. Basically, it's just a open source asset repo for all things. Is it tiles? No. I forget where they're at. So these are what I'm using, I think. Well, maybe Sprite. Okay, yeah. So there's champion 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. They just come this way. And the annoying thing is when you get a new champion, you gotta all that. But even in the API, it tells you where the champion is located, and all the items are here. So they do it for you, but if there is a way, I literally could not find where the summoner spells were, and I did find them here, and here. See, there's TFT stuff, but I mean, if we can find a way that does it for us, I'm open to hosting a server. But I do love the idea of a stupid S3 bucket because it's harder to get more performant or cost efficient with that. But it does introduce other issues. So, I don't know.
Sure.
And that's partly why I like. It is absolutely ridiculous. I remember before, the first time around, I literally, every time I wanted to build this page, like any of these pages on the website, I would requery everything. I would do all the matches, all the streamers, combine it all, and then output the pages every time I wanted to update. And so now I'm trying to persist them into a database. It's SQLite, which is a little silly, but it's effective. I like simplicity until we need something else. And so that's where I'm figuring out where that is. The bucket, that's super simple, it hosts, but then the dynamic things become harder because I don't know. I want this page to be very performant because of who we're targeting and SEO rankings, but like I also want to drop down that I can select this champion versus this champion, and I don't know how to easily do that in plain JavaScript. I imagine it's not that hard, but I would like to use React. And then I don't know what else I'll be adding on to this in the future. So anyway, there's a lot of architecture questions and thoughts there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, honestly, whoever is coding with me, I want to be able to have those conversations and get input and just get ideas and maybe do the dumb thing where it's really just rudimentary, but also maybe advance it up. But in my head, I was going to hire 2 people, potentially, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to, but basically one that's working with me right now, just cleaning it up, hopefully try to make it look good. And then one that's like setting up a bigger, cleaner project with Next.js or something. Just to get started, and then we'll switch over to that eventually. And hopefully that won't be too big of a transition. Really, maybe that's silly, I don't know. But I need to validate, first of all, that this makes sense at all. That with the views, people using it.
Yeah. So I guess So would you be creating, like, you said you're just going to create like a list of things that you want done, and then...
Yeah. And then also, like, as you see things, too, it's like, hey, this seems like a priority, or this is a bug, I need to fix it. Like, if something is a big problem, then we need to fix it.
Sure.
But like, fix import data for Summoner ID, streamers should be in alphabetical order, getting all kinds of information, getting tool tips. Like, I would like to be able to hover. That's kind of a nice to have. We need the obvious low-hanging fruit. There's so much of it that it's not hard to find. And then I have all this to make the site HTTPS, tooltips.
I will say one thing that's going to be difficult is that I don't understand League of Legends. I don't. Never played it before. I don't know how much like if you. I would say if we are going to do this, it would need to be like you'd have to say things in like a way that I would understand, I guess, if that makes sense.
Sure, translate it.
I don't even know if I know what I'm saying.
Well, I know what you're saying, but I don't know when that would occur, and obviously, yeah, hopefully you'd feel comfortable to be like, what? And be like, yeah, I don't know, I can explain it. But you'll just have to watch a match or play a match one time or two times, get a general idea. Get paid to play games. I mean, that would be legitimate to me to learn, because it would be valuable to know some things, because I'm also looking for UX input, and that's what I'm looking at hiring this dude, but he doesn't play League. And so I'm a little bit like, ooh, I can't really get input from him. Or even this.
And that's another thing. Hiring a designer is going to be interesting because of the same reason of having to understand League.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Really, yeah. I'm not sure how that will work. I probably should find a designer that's played League, or I talk to him and I have to talk a lot about League and explain things, but I don't know if that's smart. I don't know.
One of the things that would probably be good is to like write out what each page is doing or what you want it to do. Because I feel like then that's a language that a designer or someone would have an easier time with. It's just like, what does the page do? And then you'll be able to know like what the different actions are, what you can do on the page. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, yeah, it does. And I think that would work, and maybe that works for this first draft for sure. What I would want at some point is like the scary thing with that is UX, the usability, because they wouldn't know what you're doing. They wouldn't know why you're doing it without asking. And like maybe I'm asking the wrong questions or saying the wrong things, and like it should be this other way. And that's where, yeah. But I do think, to be honest, like I know the need. I was the audience, so I know most of it. But like that embedded page versus this, I don't know if he would be useful in answering that or not. Right? I just gotta ask him, I guess, and go through it. Because do I want a page of this, or do I want, you know, I don't know how that applies to League. And like why does op.gg, why do these look the way they do and focus on what they do? Because these could be wider, but they have this information which is somewhat useful. Man, I haven't played in a while, huh? But yeah, obviously right now these are all the streamers. I want if you're looking for a specific streamer, I want you to go find them and view their matches. For me, my use case was primarily the champions. And so there's different ways you get to present this, but this is all the champions. I want to be able to view my champion, and I want to see information about the game that's relevant to me, that helps me be better. And then also, to me, what's important is the matchup. Who are they playing against? Because that affects a lot of things. And that's also why op.gg kind of shows that. It shows you and highlights you, and then my matchup is this. But you can also access all of this. So if we just copied op.gg, like that's a start. This is probably too much to begin with. Like it's just so much stuff. And I'll leave that to them. I need to figure out my niche. But yeah. I guess what you're looking for is what you would exactly be doing. Especially because you don't know League and you don't have a design yet. So I see your predicament. But I'm confident I would be able to find enough just simple coding things to fill your time. Architecture things, and CSS, HTML things. Make sense?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
What's up?
When do you think you'd be able to get that? Yeah, get like a list. Or just, I don't know if you have one already, or...
I mean, I already have this list. I would just clean it up. It would just be whatever I'm doing, like, or whatever I would think to do personally. So going here, I don't know what your eye for design is, really, but I imagine you could make it look better than this, maybe.
I suppose.
If not, that's fine.
Do you think
too.
you could walk? Do you think you could just walk me through, like, go back to the other page that you were just on?
Yeah.
Like what? So each tile is match,
Yeah, each one of these is a match.
right?
somebody played. Yeah.
So it's Pobelter versus Bob Timer.
Correct.
What are the things under Pobelter?
So this is his champion he played, which is Ari. And this is his summoner spells. Each player gets 2 summoner spells in the game. And this is supposed to be the summoner spell for the opponent. But they're null. So this is a bug that would be one you need to fix, which I think I fixed. I just haven't uploaded, I think. Anyway. And then this is KDA. So kills, deaths, assists. And this is just the ratio. There's other information. It would be worthwhile comparing, like, and NISA has, tooltips. But kill percentage, this is the number of control wards, which is relevant to, well, everybody, but particularly some of these other roles. Basically, you're giving your team vision to see the other team and know what's going on. CS is creep score, how many little minion guys that you killed and how many per minute. And then this is Emerald 4, which is their rank, which I do want to also include, which would be another task of doing, which I've done a little bit for, but I haven't finalized. Average tier, interesting. It's actually a pain in the butt to get the rank, and to get it for all of these, they have to do several API calls for, I guess, 20 or so, probably 10 at least. And then these are all the items, and that's what I have here. These are the items. And this is a trinket. I don't know what else you call it. I think this trinket slot. It's either usually this or it's the ward, or it's that one. It's really just 3. And then here's who you played and their champion. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I guess as far as the I guess hourly or whatever, if you want to just do like $5 an hour for the
Are you sure?
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how useful I'm gonna be. Like, I really just want to try it and see if I can actually, like, find my way around.
Okay.
Considering I don't know League.
Yeah.
And it's a brand new code base and of things that I just don't understand, essentially. So
Okay.
that's essentially why.
You're undervaluing yourself, my friend. But
Yes, but it's more so just like initial hours, I guess.
okay.
And
Get
then
your feet wet.
afterwards, yeah.
Hey, I get it. It's wherever, if that's what you want to try and do, you're welcome to it. I can write out some things. Honestly, well, yeah, you can tell me how you want to do it. We can get on, like, what is that? Trello is one of them, or Pivotal Tracker, or not Jira. That's overkill. Or honestly, like, I don't know. I don't even know if you need that.
Wait,
But
Trello is, if we wanted to do that, that's fine. You could just probably just send me like a text list.
okay. Honestly, I was
If you want to
thinking
be super fancy.
super
Never mind.
fancy. Do what?
No.
GitHub? or
There's a
something?
thing called like. No, there's a thing called Linear app. It's that's like very
Yeah.
unnecessary. I don't.
I just want to linear. Oh,
Linear.app.
yeah. I don't even know about all this. Inbox? Does it have mail in there? What? It's something I'll keep on my radar if this thing keeps growing, which I don't know. How many dollars? Free until you have 250
Yeah,
issues.
I think it's free. Oh, until you have 250, really? I actually didn't know that.
Which I
Like
don't
we
know.
use that for at work, but yeah,
I mean,
that's one of the things. It has a very nice design. Very nice design.
yeah.
I feel like
Oh, it has.
it's almost I feel like if there was going to be like inspiration, it'd almost be like this. I feel like it's very League of Legends like. Maybe it's just because it's blue. I don't know. I think I'm thinking of like the original Legend Watch thing that I worked on a long time ago. I think that was like blue or something.
Well, look.
But I don't totally remember what that design was.
There wasn't much of one, if there was. I actually have. Well, I don't know if I showed you, but it was very similar. At least this was the initial draft, and then it changed. I don't remember what else. Which is very obviously the same almost. I wish I had images from the other versions. Oh yeah, I remember this version with the verses. I don't know. Yeah. How about for now, I'm going to literally, well, I'm going to make a file that's you, and that's how I'm going to start out. We can use something else later. You can rename it whatever you want. I'll go ahead and put everything I have that I haven't done in there, and you can select. This star just means I've done it, and if it's I can in the future, like what I'm doing. And that just means I'm in progress. All these are just like ideas of what I can do next. What is your thoughts on JSX ifying this? Because that's something that
The thing is that it would make things a lot easier. Because adding like tooltips or like working in vanilla JS is pretty annoying. I just finished like transferring our company website to Next.js from like a custom framework vanilla JS. It was really not fun trying to do stuff in it. And I think adding any type of, JavaScript functionality is much easier to do in JSX. It's so quick compared to vanilla JavaScript.
now I agree with that, and like honestly, like there's a lot to be said here, but what I'm wrestling with is if I do that, even if I'm not implementing all of React and just JSX, like
I don't know if you could. What
I
were you
think-
gonna say?
well, actually, I mean, that's the question: is can you even do that? And then if you do, what does that look like? How do I make the static pages with those? Because right now I'm just iterating over these JavaScript functions.
I don't totally remember, but I think I'd have to look into it. I think Next.js does have like a static site generator. If we wanted to try to go that route.
I was leaning towards
Cause
Next.js. Go ahead.
I don't know, because you're trying to say like add JSX without like React. I don't know if that's even possible. Well, I guess it would. It would just be like, I don't think that would really be worth trying to implement ourselves, though. I think that would take a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah, basically I was trying to clean this up, like make it easier, blah, blah, blah. But I think that's right. It's probably not worth doing in itself. But the question is, like, suddenly, what I don't want to do is just start over engineering before I even have validated this, if that makes sense. But maybe it's necessary.
Sure.
I don't know. And it's not necessarily over engineering. I'm just so happy with the efficiency of hosting these static files also, and the simplicity of it, and how quickly I mean, I can get going and complete stuff, but I guess I'm going to start running into spaghetti code issues. Like, it's going to start slowing down.
That's, in my experience, it's the you do get. I think vanilla JavaScript is it just lends itself towards spaghetti, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot more time. It takes more time to like refactor.
Yeah.
It takes all that stuff. So that's my opinion, but I would always be an advocate for like using JSX, React, or whatever.
Well, also, if you're...
But it's up to you.
Yeah. Another... Is there Redux inside of Next.js? Is that a thing?
No, those are two separate. I don't think... Nobody really uses Redux anymore, I don't really think.
I saw it on somebody's resume or whatever, and then I did some searching on Bing about it on AI, and it seems like there's still use cases, but it's basically been replaced with Context API, but that's limited to like somehow. I don't understand how, what you can't do with it that you can do with Redux. But I remember using Redux at my company, and I liked the deterministic way it worked, if that makes sense.
I mean, I don't think Redux would really be necessary. I think this could be kept pretty simple, I think. Because I don't think I don't think you would need Redux to like... There's not much like global state.
Yeah, there's not much to do with all that. I guess I'm thinking long term, but I think that's thinking wrong, because I don't have that problem yet. So I'm not going to worry about Redux. I do think maybe I should just go ahead and pull the trigger on Next.js. I don't know the static versus server side, how that looks or would work, but I like the idea of Next.js primarily because of the popularity, because it's something I would learn. It's related to React. It's very popular, right? I think. I know you said Vite or something also, right?
I mean, that was more so if you wanted to go React without Next.js.
Hmm.
But I just know that it's a more popular solution doing like client-sided React. I've never actually used it though. I just know it's very popular. It's like it's superseded Webpack essentially. I don't think people really use Webpack anymore.
Vite did, you say? Or
Yeah.
Next? I don't know.
I mean, technically, Next.js is its own thing that kind of didn't really. It's. I mean, it's not like a competitor with Webpack, but it definitely took up a lot of market share, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, they're not competitors. I'm just saying, I was wondering if Vite, like, I know it's like a Webpack, it's a packaging thing. If that also packages React or Next.js or whatever, I don't know.
I think it's mostly for just. I mean, I think it's more general purpose. It's actually for multiple. What do you call it? Libraries, frameworks. I think there's like templates for Vue.js, for Svelte, for React. It's I don't know. I would say Next.js is like a good starting point because I don't know. I have to see how you're actually doing stuff first before making that recommendation.
Ember still in run. Svelte, solid. Is this for real? React is up there. Vue is up there. Oh, they don't have Next.js. Why does this not have any? And then there's like Nuxt and all this. I I might research this a little bit more, but I'm pretty confident I want to go Next.js. And would you say TypeScript is worth it?
I would say so, but
Okay.
it's up to you because this is also your project, and I don't know how much you're going to be involved with the code. I would assume you would be.
Yeah.
At some point.
For sure,
So
I want to
that's
be.
really up to you. 'Cause,
No.
I've never used T3. I want to convert my app at work to T3 just to see what it would be
Yeah.
like, but I've never actually used it. I was actually just gonna dabble in that this week.
All right. Well, you want to dabble in it for my project? Honestly, like all these are, I would be down with. If we need auth, okay. If we need, do I want to use data? Wait, Prisma, is that a database or is that it's an API? Dude.
Prisma is like an API. It's like you know how Sequelize is what they call an ORM.
Yeah.
Prisma is kind of like an ORM, I think.
Yeah. That's what.
I remember using it. It was pretty good. I like it.
Yeah. It looks
I
almost
just haven't
identical.
used it in a while.
Like, and then he really liked this. I think this kind of for dev experience almost, but
Yeah,
if you want, would that be? I don't know what would be more interesting to you. I imagine starting this, but you wouldn't be learning my project almost at all. So I don't know what you want to do. If you were to code, or maybe you would as you integrate it into here.
Yeah, I think that it would be a good place to learn the code base, I suppose. I don't know what TRPC really is, though.
I think it has something a lot to do with showing up in the IDE correctly from the back end to basically make your APIs.
Yeah, it's like a type safe on the back end, I guess.
Yeah, which I don't quite know the value,
And
but
front end.
yeah.
The only thing is, if we were to use Next.js, I don't know if we would need that. However, I would say trying to just merge it into a Next.js app would probably make more sense, or what you have into a Next.js app. Because I think like this is for trying to say, I think that's for like API calls, and I don't think there's going to be really that many API calls on your app.
Well,
It's up to you though.
yes and no. Like I do have API calls to other endpoints to Riot.
But is that to get data? That's mostly just getting data, I would imagine.
As opposed to what?
Like if you needed to do something like save something on a database or something.
Yeah.
So I think the way that that Next.js would work is that you request the data on the server, and before it even like renders, or I have no idea. If I had to do a interview on this, I would fail. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to explain this.
Sure.
It's like it's just the way that Next.js does it, where it's server-side rendered instead of a normal client-side React app where you are rendering the app, then requesting data. And if we were doing it like a client-side app almost, then it would make sense, I feel like. But since it's a Next.js app, it's server-side rendered, so we probably wouldn't ever need an API call where we're doing like a fetch to our own server, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, what would be confusing with that is why, like, they seem to be very focused on that, and they do use Next.js specifically.
But it's more, I think it's more for like mutations, like creating users.
Which I don't have yet, but I really do think as the site grows, I will need all these things.
All right, we could I mean, we could do it, sure.
I think I would like to just start with this and then start putting this stuff into it and building it and from another project. I don't think it would. We could like use this project and then try to build out all the things, but I don't think that's the right way to do it. Unless this doesn't work, which it might not.
What did I say?
Say what?
I forget what I was gonna ask.
No. I basically want to. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds good to me. So,
And then as you build things in, you can ask me, why do we need this? Or what is this for? And as it relates to either League or coding too.
sounds good to me. I think you would need to like make a Git repo and invite me to it.
This will be like the 20th time for this project. I even have Giving Tree. That's a thing one time. And then this is another question. Is at some point I might want to host an API. Like I also thought about that. Like right now I'm baking all the data into HTML. But I could maybe have a server, although that's the point of Next.js is to spit out the HTML, right? Instead of just HTML. Or it's server side also. There's a bit of both. I don't know, man. My brain hurts.
Yeah. That sounds right to me.
Well, okay. Next.js can do static HTML, I believe. And it can also just do server side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I don't think they deprecated the ability to like generate HTML files. I think that still exists. I'd have to look it up though.
Yeah. I remember trying to, and I think I eventually kind of got it right.
Oh yeah, it looks like they still support it.
My main question is, if I have a backend, do we want it in the same project or do we want two projects? One that's a backend, one's a front end. Next.js kind of blurs the line anyway with that, I think.
Wait, say that again? What is it for? What is the backend for?
If I had, like, instead of baking in HTML, I'm having a hard time pulling away from React because that's what I'm used to. And I kind of like that separation where there's a front end and it requests all the data from a back end and you just send the JSON. But that's not how Next.js is going to work, I don't think.
No.
Okay. Now, is there a world where I need a backend for other stuff? I don't know. Maybe save favorites, maybe save which ones they've viewed. Is that a thing where there would be a separate backend, or would it also be through the Next.js, this code?
Either. It could be either.
I don't know what this is for. Did you get enough sleep last night?
I've been like sleeping like crazy. I have no idea.
Not allergies, is
I don't
it?
know if like I don't know.
This isn't gonna work. Maybe it will. It says please sign in.
Try to. You try to blur your screen, because it's not right now.
No. I don't need to for this. I don't think.
Was that
But-
unintentional? I don't know what just did that.
Did
'Cause
what?
Your screen went like blurry.
Oh. Well, I did. I don't know. I don't know. I signed into GitHub.com. Am I supposed to do something now? On a different browser? I always have trouble getting into GitHub. It's so annoying. I'll do it on my Mac.
Sure.
I set an authenticator, but I have no idea which authenticator. So I can't authenticate basically at this point. All right, it's working on my MacBook. What's your GitHub name?
I
Or-
will
I know it's somewhere.
DM it.
Okay. Where at? On Discord or?
Discord, I guess.
All right. I guess the main thing I need to do today is get a designer. Do you have any other questions? I suppose. I imagine you have a lot of questions. You have questions for now?
No. I guess the first step is if you could invite me to the repo, upload the stuff, and then I can get working on transferring it to Next.js if that sounds good. It's the first step, I guess.
You mean my
Unless you
other
wanted me to work
repo,
on
right?
something else. Whichever repo you are. I mean, you need to create the repo. You just did, I think.
Yeah, and I invited you to that. I'm going to invite you to the one that I've been working on. It's actually a pretty old one. Oh, you're already a collaborator on it. Wait, do you have 2 accounts?
No, I mean I might have.
Well, I have the other you then. Don't know.
The other me. I don't know what.
It's your screen name on here. On Twitch,
Oh,
I think.
I don't think I've used that. I remember that account. I haven't used that account in ages.
Okay. So I invited that one to both. I'm going, unless you can't get to it, you're welcome to install T3 and set up the repo. Or do you want me to set it up first?
So you made a new repo that's going to have the T3 app. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or did you want it? Okay,
Unless
that makes sense.
I we can start fresh. I don't know.
It's your call.
Um, I mean, I'm gonna move a lot of stuff from the other one over, but honestly, just starting fresh and bringing it in, I'm okay with. You'll see the things coming in, one by one.
Can you DM me the name of that prototypal
Yeah.
on GitHub? Because I don't even remember what it is.
Maybe it's not you. I don't know.
Oh, I would never have guessed that. 'Cause it's FT, which is from Twitch.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have much on there. At least on public side.
This is like so old. I can't believe how much time has passed
Yeah.
since.
Don the developer. Okay. It's a lot of work to hire people. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of like dating.
Yeah,
but it's not.
Yeah, the designer one should be interesting. Who else are you hiring?
Well, I had
Just a
3
designer.
I was looking for developers, which I don't know if I'll talk to or not now. Maybe I talk to them, but don't hire them for now unless we need it. I'm curious your thoughts. Regardless, there was one guy I just got today that I was like, oh wow. You mean what?
Oh wait, what was the end of that?
Oh well, just this guy. He plays League, and I haven't really paid attention to his, but a lot of these guys are asking for. This guy, Ethiopia, and then Merrick. I mean, none of this means anything to you, but he seemed like a solid. He told me sweet dreams, by the way. It's probably a language barrier, but I loved it. I just said, "Hey, I gotta go to bed. Have a good evening." He said, "Sweet dreams." So. But web design, developer, and data entry, I'm gonna go ahead with him. Honestly, I feel bad. I'm paying him like he was asking for $5 an hour. I'm paying him $6 an hour, but still, I feel bad. I don't know.
I mean, that guy was from like the Philippines, right?
Yeah. Which I guess is a lot of money.
I mean,
right?
it's,
Not a
I
lot.
guess I don't know.
It's not a lot, but it's
I mean,
something.
I don't know.
I just want to treat others how I want. I don't know, man. Although
Makes
this,
sense to me. Yeah.
do you see
yeah.
a world where I would hire another developer?
Probably not. Unless, I mean, if this doesn't work out because I just like can't understand League or something, then sure. But
Yes.
I mean, it shouldn't really be necessary. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if you're gonna be working on it as well. I feel like that's kind of just throwing money away.
He could be working on the
That's just my
other
opinion.
one, maybe on TFT, but or the other guy. But yeah, I don't know.
Or
I I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need a designer first. I know that.
that'll be interesting. Are you gonna do that after this, or are you stopping?
I'm gonna do that right now. Although I probably should eat, maybe, whatever that means. I'll take a small pause and then I'll probably. Well, he's offline, this designer, but I need to review what other people applied. So I'll be doing that today.
Sounds good. Well, I will. Well, I need to log into my GitHub account. I'll message you later about that if I need you to like invite a different account because I don't know if I can actually get into that other one.
Well, you don't. I invited you to both repos, so you're on your main account. You have access to both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let me know. Yeah, I have copy.
Sounds good.
All right.
Well, I will
Cool.
talk to you later.
All right. Later, man. Thanks as usual.
Yeah, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Um. It's animating again. Oh, it just animates for a short time. That's sad. It should keep animating. I want it to keep moving. Here, does it keep? Nope, now it's not animating. Let's try starting soon. And it's not animating. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna order pizza. So they require the order to be $30 or something, like total order or something. But you have to, wait, what? Options are not available anymore. Interesting. Why are they changing? Wheat, New York, 16-inch. I want, ooh. My brain is kind of fried. I should probably like go for a walk, I think. Touch some grass. Or maybe watch a video of outside. Is that huge? It is pretty big. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the pepperoni, even though I think that exhausts me. I don't even see pepperoni. Where is it at? Oh, under meats. And then I have to get one topping, basically, to cross the finish line. Avocado. Potatoes. No. Zucchini. No. Don't get the pepperoni? Okay. The eclipse is gone. Isn't it? That was yesterday. Maybe it's not for you. I don't know how that works. I stayed inside during the eclipse. Maybe I will get, I'm gonna get artichoke hearts. Are you sure? Are you memeing about the pepperoni? I want the pepperoni, but I don't. I could get uh-oh, my brain is starting to fade. Let me do some jumping jacks. Okay. Maybe that'll help. Probably not. I probably need to do that for like 5 minutes. Avocado. Alright, I'm just getting pepperoni. My brain. Ooh, I could get on half of it. And then on the other half, this is way too advanced. Nobody wants to do this. I was gonna put pepperoni on the left, onions on the right, and artichoke all over. Okay. Oh shoot, yeah. Shoot, yeah. Okay. Pizza is ordered. Muy importante. I can't tighten it anymore. I have it extended out about as far as it can go. So it's like weighing on it. It's weighing. Don't know, man. I want to use this as the virtual administrator privileges. I don't think it's working. I might have to do the same thing again. Yeah. I'm gonna end the stream, but then I'm going to be right back to run it as administrator, or I'm just gonna use OBS. Yeah, I'm gonna use OBS. I will be right back. Unless people are on YouTube, which I doubt. Yeah, nobody's on YouTube. But I am live this whole time. Nice.